I kind of felt relief like right after the first few days. No downtime. That was the best part about it. By coming to QC Kinetics, it's literally changed my life. I avoided surgery, and now I'm able to do the things that I want to do.
9 convenient South Florida locations. Call QC Kinetics now for an appointment today.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe it's time the world sees your smile. Whether it's a single tooth, dentures, or dental implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone.
Go ahead and smile.
I'm attorney Jason Pearl, and if you've been hurt in a car accident or slip and fall, call our office and let us begin the fight for your settlement. Thomas and Pearl, the personal injury law firm you know and trust since 1973.
This is South Florida's choice for news. 7 News. Now at 10.
Developing now, a ceiling collapsing in Hallandale Beach. We're there with the latest. An arrest made in connection to a deadly hit and run outside of Walgreens. Danger in store. A little girl hit by a driver trying to park at a South Florida store. Neighbors escaping flames in their building when shots ring out not too far away. A family's demanding answers. They say their loved one was found dead and alone inside a nursing home. Plus, a good Samaritan jumping to help a man trapped in a burning car. He says it was his own experience that pushed him to save his life. Good morning, South Florida. I'm Alex DeArmas.
And I'm Tavares Jones. Today in Florida at 10 starts now.
This is 7 News. Today in Florida.
Here's a live view of downtown Miami on this Tuesday morning. It's not raining right there, but boy, has it been an active morning.
I was going to say it cleared up a bit. It's fooling us right now. Let's get you a check of the forecast as you start your day. Meteorologist Erica Delgado in the Plex with the first look for us. Hey, Erica, good morning.
We're liking the sunshine that we're seeing. It's going to help temperatures warm because we've been struggling this morning because of the showers and storms that have pushed through. 82 right now, Pompano Beach, 81 in Fort Lauderdale, as well as in the Hialeah area. 80 in Hollywood, 82 now in Miami, and finally 84 degrees in Homestead. We're finally starting to warm across our mainland areas. Florida Keys have been mostly dry all morning, so we're already seeing some upper 80s. 88 in Marathon, Big Pine, 87s extending from Key West, Cudjoe into Layton Key in the mid-80s, all across the upper Keys. So it has been on the wetter side this morning. A few showers pushing through the middle and lower Keys. And for Miami-Dade and Broward County, it's been nonstop with the thunderstorms. Some of us woke up to flashes of lightning, others rumbles of thunder. Now we're just seeing some light rain near MIA down in Miami-Dade, with still some light rain finally beginning to fizzle here near areas like Lauderdale and also Pompano Beach and at Deerfield Beach. So heading into the afternoon, we are expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms again. By no means will it be a washout, but in and out of showers. In between, we'll see dry time with moments of sunshine, which will allow our temperatures later today to reach into the lower 90s. Now, there's some changes headed our way for the rest of the week, and we'll talk about those changes coming up in a few minutes.
And developing now, residents out of a home this morning when their ceiling above their head collapses. Let's get right to you. 7's Jordan Segundo live this morning in Hallandale Beach with the very latest. Jordan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Tavares, we are right outside of that home here on 2nd Street here in Hallandale Beach. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the damage that is left behind. This is the home of a mother where she had her 6 kids inside. Now, she came home at around 2:30 this morning. She started hearing some crackling sounds in the ceiling. She went to bed. She says it was her mother's instinct when she started hearing more crackling at around 5:45 this morning that she woke up, got all of her 6 kids out of this home as this ceiling and this roof came crashing down behind them. Now, she says she's had issues with the home with termites and roaches in the past. She does rent this home. She has tried to reach out to the landlord, but she says they have not fixed anything. She says their home flooded back in June as well, so they were also dealing with mold. But she says this was the last straw. Again, Tanika Bryant and her 6 kids luckily made it out of their home, but they just had seconds as this roof came crashing down on them.
I got home from work. I went to work at 5 p.m. Got home 2:30 this morning. Sat outside. I started hearing the beam cracking. About 5:45, I got my kids out, and it came down right behind us.
Again, Tanika Bryant and her 6 kids luckily got out of this home safe. No one was injured. But again, this home is now deemed unsafe. Now, the mother of 6, unfortunately, is left with starting over. All of their belongings are inside of that home, and they are not allowed to go in. We do have the contact for the landlord. We will be reaching out to him.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And he's coming. This is a make or break season for he's got to make an impact. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. Look, there's a lot of people that are coming here today that are interested to know what's going on. Trump, Harris. I got to tell you something. Every time I get on here and do this, got to put that red jacket on. I usually put this on. I was talking about the Chiefs this morning. I said, wait a second. We got a lot going on. I got my Starbucks coffee here. I got to get energized and talk about what's more important in our world. I do sports entertainment on this platform. Your first time joining us today, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It's sports, it's entertainment, and now it's politics because we got to hit things that are important in our world. We're talking Trump. We're talking Kamala Harris. Who do you got? If you're watching this live right now in the chat, hashtag Trump, hashtag Harris, and pick right there in the poll. Right now, it's looking like 75% or more people are picking right now Trump coming into the building. Conversation is important. Why is it heating up? Why are we going down that road? I got to tell you right now, this morning I woke up. I went to the school, dropped my kids off. I'm one of those parents that has to do that in the morning. And they're like, hey, I saw you on your show talking. I was like, yeah. They said, don't you have to go live soon? I said, yeah, in about 10 minutes. I got to hurry up and get back and throw my jacket on and get all this lined up. I got a lot of videos for you today. I want to tell you, before we dive into it, obviously we got the Trump Kamala Harris conversation live update right now. Before we dive all the way into it, I'll let you know, I've been putting videos, I've been putting clips. I'm going to show you clips today of live things from rallies, things that you guys need to hear. But I will tell you this, because of YouTube, we greatly appreciate them letting us work on their platform and do all that. But sometimes things get copyrighted. They don't want things to be seen, and things that I show on this platform, videos and all that. Again, we love them. We appreciate them. We do sports entertainment. We're not throwing any shade. We're happy they allow us to be on their platform. But some things get copyrighted and they get blocked and they can't be seen, and it pisses me off. Let me just be clear about that. That shit's annoying. I prepare all this stuff on here to get on here and tell you guys. And then the minute I go live, I'm like, let's go rock and roll. I show it to you. And then YouTube goes, wait a second, we're going to copyright that for a minute. I'm like, no, we're not going to copyright that. This is facts. This is evidence. I'm showing you live on this platform. We're going to dive into it right now. Who do you got? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, Kamala. Got to say it like that every time. People get upset. Good morning to you guys. Live update today, and we're going to bring it to you. We got clips. We got videos. We got a lot of things for you guys to see first and foremost. And today, we're diving into it. Who do you got? You got Kamala Harris on the left, or do you got Donald Trump? Who do you want to be your next president? I'm going to break down some conversation I think you guys need to know. What are they doing? What are they saying in the rallies? Are they showing policies? Are they telling you they're going to do something to benefit your life? Are they going to do something to benefit our life, our country, and our children that I think are the most important? Who's going to protect them going into that, the polls, everything all the way at the end? Who's going to win the election? We got that all today live on our platforms. Let's dive into it right now. If you're watching this for the first time, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this platform because I'm giving it to you straight and telling you the truth. Smack that like button right freaking now. If you're watching this live, you're watching it later, welcome to our channel and hit the like button anyway. Here we go. Trump is straightforward with policies. Okay, I want to make that be clear right now. When you're watching Trump on stage at rallies, I got a video I'm going to show you in a second. Before I get into that video and go into all that, I just want to say something right now. You got a guy in Donald Trump who's getting up there and he's telling you what he's going to do. Like that, look, regardless if he did or didn't, regardless if Kamala Harris did or didn't do what they said, at least he's getting up there and he's saying, hey, USA, world, whatever, I'm going to do this shit, and that's what I plan to do, and that's what I love about the situation. When I go on there and I take a look at these two individuals, okay, two individuals that are running for president, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, what I like about what Trump is doing is Trump is getting up there and he's saying, this is what I'm going to do when I run for president. This is what I'm going to do if I'm elected. This is what I'm going to do if you guys nominate me as your president. God, I got to tell you, if I was up there right now running, I would get a little bit worked up out there. Vote me out there for a local congressman or something, a mayor. And I'll get out there and let you guys know what's going on. I'll tell you the truth. What I'm telling you right now is Donald Trump is telling you his policies, and that's why I love it so much. He gets out there and he goes, I'm going to lower taxes. I'm going to lower interest. I'm going to protect our borders. I'm going to build those borders up. We're going to put a lot of money to the borders. I'm going to build our military. These are all things I want to hear. Like, I'm like, shit, what he's saying, I like the sound of that. Like, I like the sound of that. That is so important to hear. And people that are biased or unbiased or coming into the building and you want to vote for someone, this isn't for me to tell you who to vote for. This is for me to tell you what's actually happening in the media, what's actually happening when he gets on stage. And I got the video I'm going to show you in a second of what he does when he gets up there just in one brief moment. But right now, if you're watching this right now, remember, everybody in the building right now, 40 people, 50 people, 60 people, whatever. Everybody hit that damn like button if you're voting this year. If you're voting this year, hit that damn like button right now. And in the chat, put USA in the chat. Look, France, you know what time it is. Put USA in the chat right now. Everybody that's coming into the building, if you haven't said your name yet, I'm going to in a second. I'm going to announce you guys all that are live on this platform right now. As soon as I get through part of this video, I pull your messages that you guys are saying up on the screen. What I like about Donald Trump, and again, I just told you, is he's giving you policies. He's telling you what he's going to do, and you can reflect in your own mind, and you could say, you know what, I actually like what he just said. I like what Donald Trump just told everybody on national TV what he was going to do. Why? Because then when he gets in office, we can go out there and be like, hey, you said you're going to do that, and did you do it or not? Like, that is what it is. When he was in office, taxes were low. Interest was low. Everybody was buying houses. The economy was booming. Guys, listen. I'm telling you this because I want to be in the same predicament I was before, right? 4 years ago, when he was in office, 5 years ago, oh my God, I was rocking and rolling. When I tell you, it wasn't about who was in office. It was like we were living. I was out and about and buying and investing, and my bank account wasn't worried about shit. Loaf of bread wasn't $100. Jelly, peanut butter wasn't $200 at the checkout line. Publix, Costco, Sam Clubs, Whole Foods, Stop and Shop, Wegmans. List your damn store in the chat right now. Good morning to you guys. Mile High's in the building. We appreciate you coming to our live stream. If you're coming in right now, again, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate people, our MVPs that come in the building. Thank you. Candy, Pitbull Mama, our moderators out there, just in case people spam the chat. They're out there to watch what's going on. We greatly appreciate you guys as well. Coming into this today, I'm just saying this. I'm excited about this election. Why? Because it's a very important time for our country. It's a very important time for the world. Why? Because a lot of things run on the USA. It's almost like America runs on Dunkin'. You know that slogan for Dunkin' Donuts? America runs on Dunkin'. By the way, I should get sponsored for that shit, but I'm not. But at the end of the day, America is running based upon our president, obviously, and the world is like, what's going on in the US right now? What is going on in the United States? Why? Because if Trump gets in office, all those countries are going to be put on notice. Hey, if you screw with us, shit's coming south. Like, shit's coming your direction, and it's going to go down pretty quickly. If you mess with the U.S. when Trump is in office, shit's going to be bad. If you mess with the U.S. right now when Kamala Harris is in office or when Joe Biden is in office, we're just going to brush it off. That's kind of what we're going to just brush it off. And what's happening to that, and look, I'm telling you straight, I'm not coming on here bullshitting you guys and making up stories. And I'm telling you the truth. If you're in the U.S. right now, I promise you, you feel unsafe. In the chat, are you safe right now? Yes or no? Put an N in the chat if you do not feel safe. Put no, I don't feel safe. Or yes, I do feel safe. Let us know in the chat right now. We are in this together. We have a president in Joe Biden. We have a VP in Kamala, whatever you want to say, because we got to say it like that. If you're just joining us right now, we're not making fun of her. We're saying it because people get upset. If you say Kamala Harris or Kamala Harris, so if you're just coming in right now, I say it both ways so people understand. If you're watching this right now and you're voting this year, hit the like button. If you're watching it live, I appreciate you. You're going to see these numbers boost up. People are coming in the building. If we had 100 people in the live stream today, I'm spinning that wheel. I'm giving away some damn money right there. I'm spinning that wheel. If we hit 100 people in the live stream today, I'm going to do that every day going forward, just so you guys know, on our platform. But more important, I want to just say, I like that he's straightforward with his policies, right? Now let's move on for a second. Kamala Harris continues to dance around her policies. Am I right or wrong? People that come into this right now, if you're voting for Kamala Harris, okay, that's great, but why? What is her policy? You don't know what her policy is. She's not telling you. She's not telling me. She's not telling you. And that's why I got this video right here, or this picture. She's everywhere dancing around, dancing, dancing, and she's in different locations, dancing, and every time you see her, she's dancing, and on stage, she's dancing, and it comes off like, okay, yeah, she's kind of cool, right? You would imagine, people that get out there and go, oh, that's cool that she's interested in hanging out with the people. That's not what we're talking about. She's not joining you at your ceremony, your party, your wedding, and enjoying your life with you, all that. She's just dancing because she doesn't know what to say. And look, I'm not knocking her for that. Maybe she doesn't know what to say. Like, let's be clear here. There's certain things that I know and I will talk about. Sports is my thing. If you bring sports to my attention, I'm on it all day with you right now. All day, hitting it, bang, bang, bang. And I tell my wife this all the time. If you bring up makeup, I'm quiet because I don't know shit about makeup. That's why I'm not talking in those conversations. But if you bring up things that I know, I'm Chatty Cathy. I'm on it. Bang, 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 right? I don't know the example for a man. Chatty Cathy is the only thing I can think of in my head, which people usually use terminology. I use that phrase because that's kind of how I am when I'm talking about things I know. But in this position right now, why do you think she's not saying much? Because she probably doesn't know. Like, let's be clear. She probably just doesn't freaking know, and that's why she's not talking that much. So on one hand, I'm like, oh, I'm what a pain in the ass. On the other hand, I'm like, I don't blame her. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And so when she's up there dancing around conversation, people are like, yeah, I see her dancing on media. And look, I got some videos I'm going to pull up in a second. And the only reason why I didn't pull them up just yet is because when I do, YouTube flags it. Like I said, I want to show YouTube love. I appreciate YouTube. We do sports entertainment on this platform. I greatly appreciate it. But every time I show clips, they flag this shit down and it's a copyright. It's not copyright. I'm giving it to you straight and I'm showing you the truth and I'm showing you live video action of what's going on. So I'm going to bring it to you right now. Her policies right now, I got to tell you, are terrible. Why? Because she doesn't have any. She goes, we got to lower the cost of bread and things are rough and we're going to give money and $25,000 to home buyers. And then like none of it's making any sense. Like, how are you going to do it? Give us a detailed explanation. Like, I'm going to do this. Here's how. Trump gets up there and goes, I'm going to lower taxes. Here's how. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make them pay for it. I'm going to make sure they don't buy from this person. I'm going to put tariffs on these people. They're going to be able to buy from this country. We're not going to sell to these people. And he's showing you the business situation, the transaction on how shit's going to go down so you can feel comfortable that he's going to actually do what he says he's going to do. And more importantly, he knows how he's going to do it. And if you don't know how you're going to do it, you can't explain it, which leads to why Kamala Harris, again, is dancing around these conversations and policies because she's not saying anything. And when I get on here, I'm like, okay, tell us. I'm ready right now, coming into an unbiased Kamala Harris, however you want to say it. Tell us. I am ready to hear it. I want to know because I want to know if you're a good candidate. Because you're on the ballot. You're on there. I could vote for you if I want. I could vote for you if you tell me something that makes sense. Get on there and beat Trump in a debate. Tell us why so I can vote for you. If you cannot beat Donald Trump in a conversation, then I'm going to vote for Trump, right? Which leads us right back into what I just told you. Trump is straightforward with policies. He's telling you what he's going to do. When he was in office, he did it. We saw what he did. And I got to tell you something. If it wasn't for COVID, okay, first off, Donald Trump being out there was one of the best presidents in history for plenty of reasons. And it's not because I think so. It's because of financial. It's because of safety. It's because of what people are doing. The only problem we had was COVID. Who was going to stop that? Kamala Harris wasn't going to stop that. Joe Biden wasn't going to stop that. Trump wasn't going to stop that. Let's go on and on and on. Hillary Clinton, you want to go to Bill Clinton, you want to go all the way back, Rockefeller, you want to go on and on. It doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if they're a celebrity. They're not going to stop it, right? We did our best as a country, I think, without knowing what's going on, whether it was Trump, whether it was Biden, whether it was, look, I can't knock anybody for what was going on there. But what I can tell you was the countries that were out there that were bothered by it and the states that lived well were the Republican states. Based here in Florida, we had a great time. Now, some people, I will say this, some people looked at it like it wasn't a big deal. And it was a big deal, to be honest. Like some people say it wasn't. Look, it was. COVID was a big deal. Let's be honest. I want to announce it on here because I don't get flagged too. It was a big deal. People that said, oh, well, it's not that bad. Maybe, maybe not, right? At the end of the day, it did kill people. And people would say, well, it wasn't always COVID. Maybe not. And I agree with you, it wasn't. Did you have to get vaccinated? Maybe not, right? You didn't have to. Maybe some people did and regretted it. Some people didn't and they should have. Look, at the end of the day, it's part of it. It's part of it, right? Like our world has to grow, evolve. We don't know everything. But all I'm telling you is this. It was handled by our nation the best that we knew at the time. Anybody that was in there would have went through the same struggles and tribulations, whatever. But when he was in there, we had policies. We knew what was going on. He did what he had to do. He made it happen. People that were out there building businesses were excited. I'm a business owner. I own multiple companies, and people are coming and investing. I want to do this. Let me tell you something. Ever since Joe Biden got in office, shit has severely went down. The minute he stepped in office, they were like, you are nominated as the president. Boom. People did not want to invest anymore. People didn't want to do things anymore. You got to see all these cranes. Miami has cranes everywhere. Building. Slowed down tremendously. We have massive cranes building buildings everywhere. Shit's going berserk. Shit has slowed down. Why? And they want to say in the last couple of years, we've built a lot under Kamala Harris, but that's not the truth. And under Joe Biden, sorry, that's not the case. This was already in motion. All of this building construction was already in motion when Trump was in office. Permits and all that was in motion. As soon as they got in office and shit was moving, rocking and rolling, Joe Biden gets in. They can't stop the building at halfway built. Like, they're continuously building in this time right now, but a lot of people are stopping and waiting for the election. And if Trump gets in, more people will be out there excited to build stuff. That's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. That's the answer right now. So in the chat right now, put USA, put in the chat Trump, put in the chat Harris. Let me know what you guys think. Let me check right now. 82% of people in the live stream right now are picking Trump. Let me tell you something. You guys know when I started this live stream and it was 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people, up to 70, 80 people in here. Last time we did it, people were leaning toward Biden in the live stream. Not anymore. 82% of people are picking Trump, and these are the same people coming in the building. People are flipping the script. People are voting for Trump when they were not before, and I'm seeing it right now. People can say what they want, but I've been doing this, and I'm sports entertainment on this platform. If you watch us, we try to do our best to talk about sports. But we got to hit the shit like this when it's important. And let me tell you something right now. This shit is important. And people are flipping the script, and Trump is getting more votes and more votes in this live stream every time I go live. Just want to call it out right now. And let me do this right now because we had a conversation right here about Kamala Harris dancing around policies. We had that. Let me get to a video right now. I want to show you guys something before we dive into this piece right now. Do the Democrats really want her in office? And I'm going to show you why right now. And we appreciate it right now in the live stream. Look, been a member for a long time. Mile High, we appreciate you, Mile High. We love and we appreciate you so damn much. Thank you. That's his little theme song. We got to press that for you, Mile High. Jot USA in the chat, put Trump or put Harris in there right now. Before I go into right now, do the Democrats really want Kamala Harris? Because they didn't vote for her. They didn't vote for her. I'm going to show you a clip right now. And I hope right now, when we go into this right now, and we flip the script right now and show you a quick video, I hope YouTube lets us show it, but I want you guys to see this right now. I'm going to do my best to turn the volume up so you guys can actually hear it. Give me 1 second right here as I do this. Let me make sure I got this right, because you know what happens when I mess up this volume situation. We got problems. Let me get it right now going for you. Here we go. There we go. Here we got a video. Let me see if we can get this rocking and rolling for you guys.
All right. What a mess this was, and really heartbreaking.
Now, this is on Fox, so I know they're going to say something, but I'm going to let it go through right now.
Against almost a dozen people who were arrested.
People burning flags, people doing some crazy things.
When Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was speaking to Congress.
Like, what's going on here?
How many kids did you kill today?
Spray painting on buildings. Spray painting on statues.
So the cases dropped include accusations of crossing.
They're dropping charges. They got some people still being charged, but they're dropping charges on other people that were there spray painting statues and monuments and burning flags. I want to be clear when I say this. They are spray painting our shit in our country. They're from other countries coming over here in our nation. Now, there's people in our country, too, that are going berserk. But there's people from all over the world that are not from here. Okay, let me break this down. They're not from here. And they're burning shit on fire. And I just showed it to you right there. And some of them are being charged. Some of them are not being charged.
Fox has confirmed that 8 suspects are still facing charges, including assaulting a police officer, making threats, and carrying a dangerous weapon. Florida Republican Congressman Brian Mapp.
They're doing this kind of shit right in front of right in front of the White House. Can you imagine going to another country right now? You go to another country, you just start burning shit. They'll be like, who the hell are you? You're going to jail. Like you can't even, I'll be honest with you, you can't even hang around those people. If you went over there right now, you told an officer in Brazil, like, F you, they arrest you. Like in other countries, they don't play that. If you steal, they cut fingers off. In our country, best country in the world, USA all the way. I appreciate our damn country. I'm not knocking that at all. Love our nation. But if you go around the world, okay, you go around the world. And I welcome all the people to the Mason Mob right now. Throw the dice in the chat. If you're watching this live right now, everybody that's in the Mason Mob, throw the dice in the chat. And if you want to join the Mason Mob, be part of our crew and grow with our channel right now in the chat, be like, I want to join the platform. I want to join with you. It's $1 a month. You get verified on the platform. You get a verification. Then you get a money symbol right next to your name in our freaking live stream, just letting you know right now. But you just saw that, right? But I have another clip to show you in a second. But before we go into that clip right now, I want to know something right now. Do the Democrats really want Kamala Harris in office? Did they really vote for her? No, they voted for Joe Biden. She's just the next best down. Not even next best, because she didn't even go out there and run for president. She was someone who just got placed in office. So if you're watching this right now and you're a Democrat, I want you to hear this message. Don't take it the wrong way. Hear this message. You probably did not vote for her ever. She was talking smack and all these other people that are, of course, it's competitive, right? She wants to become the president. Joe Biden wins. She's the VP. And then when she steps up this year, you don't think all those other presidents or opportunities of people that were running for president, they wanted a chance to become president? Guess what? All the money out the window, all the opportunities they had to try and get in their way of doing it, to get out there and possibly win a seat or win an opportunity or become elected as someone that could run for president. They're like, oh, thanks for doing that, but you're out the window. We're moving on. We're going to let Kamala Harris come in office. Again, Kamala, come on. That's the problem. You didn't vote for her, all the Democrats. You didn't vote for her. You just had to vote for her. You had no chance. No one cared what you thought. Guess what? Because that's how shit runs with them. You don't get an opportunity to pick. People in the Republican Party voted for Trump. That's why he's there. We didn't vote for anybody else. Like, that's not like other people might have voted for other Republicans, but they didn't win. Trump won, so he's there. Kamala, whatever, she didn't win. So at the end of the day, I'm just telling you, I'm taking back how people realistically can say, oh, yeah, you didn't vote for her. Most of the people did not vote for her. You voted for Biden. So now guess what? Because Biden steps down, moves down, he goes, well, you know what? I'm picking my running mate here, Kamala Harris, to step up and run the damn country. Let me tell you something. That's a scary thing. That's a scary thing because all the Democrats out there, guess what? It was forced upon you. You didn't want her to be the elect. And that's a problem, right? It was forced upon you, like other shit that's going to be forced upon you in the near future if they get in, and that's a problem. I got more videos here to show you right now. So if you're watching this live right now, I appreciate you. Hit that like button. If it's your first time watching me, in the chat, put it's my first time, because I greatly appreciate you. And Kenyatta, we appreciate you. Welcome back to the Mesa Mob. Anybody that wants to join the Mesa Mob, just say, hey, I want to join the Mesa Mob, and I'll put a link in there, and you can join. If it's your first time, again, put it's my first time watching this damn channel, because when we grow and we blow up and this shit's massive, I'll remember all these messages in here right now. And again, put USA, put Trump, put Harris in the damn chat right now as we move forward. And my question right here, you guys didn't vote for her. The Democrats did not vote for her. Guess what? They shoved it in your face. And now guess what? She's who's running on your side, and you got no damn choice. You didn't choose her. You chose somebody else. And after that, don't you think you guys should say, okay, who should we pick now? Like, that's kind of the way. No, it was like, no, she's the person. Oh, don't worry about that. We got her, and Joe Biden said, yeah, she's going to be doing the damn thing. She's out there rocking and rolling. I got to tell you, that's scary. That's scary because all those people out there that were voting, I appreciate all the Democrats. I appreciate the Republicans because you should have an opportunity. And a lot of people get on there and they won't say that, but I will. I think Republicans and Democrats and people in between should all have an opportunity to pick what you want. And I think that's great. That's why the world is the USA, and that's why we're the best damn country in the world. And you saw it in the Olympics, and you see it every year. We crush people and mostly everything. But right now, as a nation, to be successful and be comfortable, that's where shit hits the fan for me. Now, who would protect our children and our country the most? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. Who would protect our country the most? In the live stream right now, if you're watching this, let me know. And if we had 100 people taking the live stream, we're spinning that damn wheel there. I'm giving out some money. Right there's the wheel. We'll spin that shit and give out some money. If we had 100 people live in our live stream today during this conversation, we're spinning the wheel and we're giving out some damn money. Hopefully he doesn't hit a red X. We want to make sure you guys win. But at the end of the day right now, who's going to protect our country the most? And look at this picture right here. Bang. That flag. I love that flag. But let me tell you something. It's dark. It's gloomy right there. It feels like war, right? Doesn't feel good. You know why? Because that's how shit's going right now. That's what it feels like right now under the current leadership. This is how it should feel. This is how life should feel when shit's going good, right? But instead it feels like this. Why? Because we don't feel protected right now. We don't feel comfortable right now because we have a leadership in there. We're kind of confused. Like, is Joe Biden running the country right now? Is Kamala running the country? And in the chat, like, who's running the country right now? Let me make sure I pull this back up. Who's running the country right now? Because I can't tell. I don't think you guys can tell. And welcome to the live stream, everyone that's watching us live. Pitbull Mama, Candy, MJ, Roger, Mahai, Devon, we appreciate you. Michelle, we appreciate you. Richard Mason in the building. My pops is out there. We appreciate you. LaFrance, Brittany, going all the way up. Candy, let me go away and make sure I say everybody's name. Kenyatta's in the building. Brenda, if I didn't say your name yet, put a message right now. Who else? Paul, who else is in the building right now? Put a message out there so I can say your name in the live stream. Billy, what's going on? Hold on. Chanel, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If I mess your name up, I apologize. I'm not trying to. Here we go. Eva, what's going on? Eva, how you doing? Everyone that's coming to the building, I had to scroll all the way up. Make sure. And if I didn't say your name, leave a message right now so I can mention your name in the damn live stream as we're talking at the moment. But who's going to protect our children? Who's going to protect our borders the most, right? And I got a video right here of Donald Trump getting out there, and he was laying loose, boy. Let me get out there, and let me show a quick clip of him out there at the rallies and what he's talking about, because we just got done saying that Trump has policies. Kamala Harris isn't saying shit. So now I got a video I want to pull up here right now for you guys to tell me, do you think that at least Trump is actually speaking in his conversation? I'm pulled up right now. I might turn my volume down so you guys can hear for 1 second. Listen to this.
They were all gone. I knew there was a problem when they started ripping down a statue of Abraham Lincoln. I said, they're going to take down the statue of Lincoln? I don't think so. We're not going to let that happen.
Ripping down statues.
It's going to be tough because if you see what's happening in Aurora, Colorado today, did you see that? Where Venezuelan gang members have taken over parts of the city. They've taken over apartment houses because these stupid...
Venezuelan gang members are taking over cities, taking over buildings. If Trump was in office right now and Venezuelan gang members were taking over condos and buildings, do you think he would let that shit fly? Like, do you think we'd be sitting out going, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, Venezuelan gang members just came in and took over your apartment complex. Like, that shit would not happen. He would send the people there right now. Bang, we wouldn't need Hell's Angels to show up and help out. They would go there right now and the shit would be done. Why the hell on earth would Venezuelan gang members, anybody, be able to go up there and take over an entire apartment complex? Like, maybe they took over a house, an apartment complex, a building, and more buildings. You don't think we would say, if you right now as an American went right now with your friends and you wanted to take over a gas station, the cops would be there in minutes. Your ass would be arrested. Your ass would be in jail. You'd be in trouble. You wouldn't be dealing shit. Not here, not with the people that are from over, not the freaking illegal people. They show up, they're taking over buildings, they're taking over gas stations, they're taking over massive stores, they're stealing shit. All these states out there that you know are out there stealing. California is going to shit. Look at all the states that are Democratic run, the massive states. I'm talking New York and California's. These are massive states. These are places where lots of business is done. California is a whole damn coast. It's like literally going from Miami all the way to Pennsylvania and further. It's just a massive entire West Coast of people that are dealing with shit every day. And it was a beautiful state, and it still is a beautiful state. But the things that are happening inside the state is terrible. Democratic run. New York, during COVID, you couldn't even walk around your mask. You had to be 70 million feet away with a mask on. You're like, I can't even breathe with this mask on. Put it on. Can't talk. Not in Florida. In Florida, it was like, listen, we got to have some sense of respect, right? You don't want to get in an elevator with 30 people. They have little marks in there. Hey, 4 people in the elevator or whatever the case may be. Put your mask on the elevator. When you're in your own place, we're still spraying our groceries with, alcohol and making sure we're trying to do the right thing. My wife and I were in a condo at the time. We had 1 or 2 kids. I remember I'm spraying this shit in a high rise, trying to figure out how to get these groceries, spraying the bags, spraying the food. Like it was bad. But at the end of the day, it was bad for everybody. But during that time, what was great was Trump was speaking about it. He was talking about it. He was letting us what he's going to do, and it felt good. Kamala Harris has no policies. So if you vote for her, the problem is you don't know what she's actually going to do or that she cares to do. We got more messages here from Trump. Let's hear what he has to say again here. More.
That we have leading our country are allowing these people, these criminals, to come into our country, and we're going to get them the hell out of here. And this is just the beginning. Wait till you see what happens. Wait till you see what they're doing.
Do you hear this? Do you see what I'm talking about right now? Do you see what I'm talking about? He's up there and he's like, just wait until I get in. I get in there. We're going to make sure we protect our country. We're going to make sure we do the right things to make sure that our country is protected. Our children are protected. And when I say children, let me make you understand something. I put children before our country. Why? Because the children are the future of our country. All these children, and good morning, Kiko, good morning to you, coming in the building, good morning to you. People that are coming in here right now to our country, new people, young people, children, children is tough, right? You don't want to see someone that's illegal, that's very young, and they have no chance at life at the moment. You want to protect them. But at the end of the day, our children, I'm talking U.S. children, we have to protect them. They're the future of our country. And in schools right now, they're doing some outlandish shit. Like they're literally teaching our kids things that they should not be taught in school. Why? Because of the current office. The people that are in office right now are teaching your kids, you could be a cat, you could be a dog, you can have a litter box when you go to school. Oh, a guy can just go use the bathroom in a women's bathroom. You can just go in there any given time. Like a guy could go. Can you imagine? You got grown men going into girls' bathrooms. Like that shit is just, you can't even let your daughter or your son, to be honest, I would say daughter at first, protect the women. And I want to make sure I say that. I love protecting women. I think it's important for our country. All the women in the chat, all the women in the damn building right now, put the hearts in the chat right now. And all the men that are in the building right now watching this live, you put the hearts in there too. It's all love. Show love to our beautiful women that are creating our kids out there. Got to protect them and protect our children. First and foremost, we're heroes. We're men. We're tough. We're supposed to be like that, right? We're supposed to protect them. And that's why we're born to be bigger and stronger and tougher and be able to run faster and jump higher and fight harder and be able to have all these muscles, right? Like, yeah, women can do that too. But the realistic measure is we're built different. Like, that's why Gladiator wasn't based on women fighting. It was based on men in the Gladiator. So that is how God, if you ask me, has done that. Now, I don't care if, in fact, you choose to be XYZ. I'm not talking about gay, straight. I'm not saying we need to teach everybody to be tough. I'm just saying in our schools, let's not teach our children things they don't need to be taught. We don't got to teach our kids to be gay or straight. To be honest, we don't got to go out there and be like, hey, you need to like guys, you need to like girls. We don't got to teach them anything. We don't got to teach our beautiful young boys that they have to like girls. Or we don't have to teach our beautiful young girls that they have to like we don't have to teach them that. But nowadays, when we're growing up, currently in our school district and at home, I'm always like, we learn in school. I got to make sure. Now, I want them to be happy with what they like. If a guy likes a guy and he's not forced upon him, that was his natural instinct ability. That's how he was created. If that's the case, I'm not going to be mad at a teacher for that. Like, that's just what this young man likes or this young woman likes. But if teachers are telling them, hey, what are you today? You can be anything you want. You could be a guy. You could be a girl. You could be, don't push it on them. Let them be what we want. You guys with me right now? You guys agree with me right there in the chat. Put a Y if you agree with me. Like, I'm just saying, I want them to choose what they want. I want kids to grow up and be safe and be protected. And our border has to be protected. And I got a video I'm going to show you in a second. But before I go to that right now, I always like to show this picture here. This is what our border looks like right now. We got a lot of shit going on. We got people scurrying all over the place. We got people climbing shit. We got a wall out there that people are trying to get across. They're just pouring in by the herds. If Trump was in office right now, I'm telling you right now, shit's going to change. They're going to be scared to go walk there. They're going to be scared to walk right there. Why? Because you're getting closer to the border and you shouldn't be there. And if you're going to come in, you should come in legally. And I get it. These countries around the world, no one wants to be, wants to see other countries suffer. No one wants to see kids, especially children, right? suffer over in their countries. You want them to come over legally, and sometimes it's difficult. I get it. But our border has to do a better job. If they're going to come over here, you need to vet them. Then you say, okay, who are you? Where are you from? Yada, yada. Show some proof of something. Get them in. Instead of just pouring in by the herds, showing up, getting dropped off with cell phones and money and shit. I'm telling you, I saw it in New York. I saw it in Pennsylvania, and I'm born in Pennsylvania, a wonderful state that could be so damn great. I'm just telling you right now, if I can buy a property there with my family and go back and enjoy it, I would do it. I look around and I go, God, Jersey and Pennsylvania, like, what are they doing to our states? Dropping people off left and right in certain locations. And I got another video for you right now. I want to show you. I hope that it plays good and clear for you guys here in a second. And actually, as we move forward here, give me 1 second. Who is currently leading the presidential polls in the chat right now? Put Kamala Harris or put Trump in there. But here's the video. I hope that this plays properly for you. Let me make sure this thing actually works. Let me merge this over. This is a black woman speaking and what she thinks about what's going on. I hope that this works. Give me 1 second, see if I can make it happen.
And you, like the movie Django, you are the character of Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know the exact terminology, but not Uncle
here
Tom,
she goes. She's getting ready to go off right now based on Atlanta. Watch this.
Sellout.
First of all, it sounded like that was a non-black person telling me that. So as a Democrat, that sounds pretty racial and pretty divisive. Next, it's very interesting that I, again, would be called names or be compared to fictional characters because of who I choose to support. Again, these people who are calling and making these derogatory statements about me, who I choose to support, are denying the fact that, again, who are you to tell me that my personal experience is invalid? I think that that's something that a lot of Democrats need to look within, because how have you tried? Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips, and has not tried to do anything about our failing education system. So everything that she's promising she can do for you on day one, she could do right now, but she's not trying to. So that's something to, for some Dems to take home. So are you telling me that with all the black wealth that exists here in Atlanta, with all the black millionaires that live here in Atlanta, why in the world do 92% of APS students are illiterate? Make it make sense. And we have Democratic mayors, we have Democratic city council members, we have Democratic commissioners, and for whatever reason, 92% of the kids here cannot read. That statistic did not exist in Nevada. So again, I don't know if it was the fact that I got lucky. I can't say that, oh my God, it's the teachers that suck out here. I would never demean our educators here in Atlanta. But what we can acknowledge is the numbers, sir. And so while you want to call me not smart, please tell me what your side has done to fix the illiteracy rate that we see in our black children. Absolutely.
Do you hear that? Like that video, I got that video. My wife showed me that. I said, oh my God, that is a powerful message. That is a powerful message. Look, we have a home in Georgia, home in Florida. We're buying properties. We moved there, bought 2 beautiful homes in Georgia, had a great opportunity, great schools and great sports. But let me tell you something. That video right there was powerful, right? Like said, all these people can't read. And that's based in that location. There's a lot of celebrities in Atlanta, a lot of money in Atlanta, great stuff going on in Atlanta. Again, the Democrats trying to take over that region, right? Trying to put race into it. And the problem is you don't have to be white or black to be Republican or Democrat. It has to do with the policies. And that's why when I come on here and I talk about the policies a lot is because we want to know what they want to do. We really want to know what the reasoning behind, what are they selecting? Okay, what is Trump going to do? What is Kamala Harris going to do? Trump gets in office and he talks about it. He gets in office and he talks about it and he preaches about it and he actually does it. Kamala Harris gets in office and you're like, okay, what is actually going on right now? She's not saying anything. If she said something, it would hold her accountable and it would hold her vulnerable to do what she said she was going to do. Because since she's been in office, she's been in office with, obviously with Joe Biden, and claiming when she gets in, she's going to 100% do this, or she's going to do that, right? But she's not giving a detail. We're going to do this. Okay, how are you going to do that, right? Nothing. So what happens is she's been there for this entire time, going on 4 years. She's been in office with 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, whatever the case may be, heading into 4 years. She's been there for so damn long. Why on earth is she not doing it now? I've been asking this question, and that's why once a week we do this political conversation. Why is Kamala Harris, Kamala, if you're just joining us, we got to say it like that because people get their butt hurt about it, and it's not me. Don't get in your feelings. I'm just trying to say what I could say. And good morning to you guys that are coming in here. Let me make sure. Teresa, how you doing? Carrie, let me make sure my eyes are about Jay Wiggs. And if you're coming to the building right now, I appreciate it. Put USA in the chat. Put your president you want to win in the chat. Put Trump. put Kamala Harris, put USA. Please drop it out there. I just want to make sure that you guys are loud and clear in the message. And again, this is all love and support. This isn't about coming in here and throwing shade. We just want to know why, and we're showing you evidence of what's actually going on and what is in our life right now. And if you're just joining us, let me look on here and see who else is in the building right now, who's coming in, and see the poll right now. The current poll in our live stream. Trump is still winning 82%. So I got people from New York today, people from South Beach in Miami, people from sports pages coming in, checking it out, and people look like they're voting for Trump, it looks like, on here right now. Being completely honest, if you look at who's leading the polls right now, live update, people are starting to say Trump is explaining what he's going to do. And again, if we had 100 people in the live stream today, we're spinning that wheel right there. We're giving away money. If we had 100 people in the live stream today, we're spinning that wheel and we're giving away money just like we do on our play-by-plays. But listen, I showed you some video, and I got rest of this clip here. I want you guys to see a little bit more on Donald Trump right freaking now. I got it pulled up here.
No, it's these congressmen, they're looking, they're just shaking their head. They can't believe it. They can't believe two things, actually. The size of these crowds, you know, you could fill this place up 3 times. Why didn't you get a larger arena?
You hear that? He's got an arena out there full of people out there, rocking and rolling. People are out there. They want Trump in office. There's a lot of people saying there's no fake shit going on. There's a lot of people out there.
Too bad the arena hasn't started filling up. I said, no, you don't understand. It's totally full, but the line goes back for miles. It's already full.
Yeah, the arena that he's talking in is full all the time. I'm just telling you, I'm watching these live. I go on here, I watch both parties. Again, I'm being unbiased as possible. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because Trump's on there. He's giving his policies, telling you what's going to do. And that's why I had that to lower the screen right there. He's straightforward with his policies. I can't be more clear on that. He's so straightforward with his policies. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris continues to dance around the policies. If you guys just joined us right now and you haven't seen it, there's a picture right there. She's always just dancing places, right? Like, she's always dancing around, dancing around. If you continue to dance around policies and you're not saying anything, you're going to lose voters. Get on there and tell us why we should vote for you. Don't just get on there and say, oh, yeah, we should lower bread prices. Yeah, no shit. How are you going to do that? Tell us how. That's why I'm in favor right now of Donald Trump. Not because his name is Trump, not because he's been there, as a president before, not because he has, buildings of interest. It's because he's straightforward and she's not telling us anything. She's not telling us anything. I'm going to play this clip one more time for those people that didn't get a chance to see it yet. I'm going to play this clip one more time. I think it's so important to play for this woman who came in here and was speaking. You got to see it one more time. If you guys are watching this live stream right now, hit that freaking like button and subscribe. We had 100 people in the building. We're going to spin that wheel and give away some money today. Here's that clip one more time. You got to hear it right freaking now. Listen to this message right now from a black woman that's voting for Trump and what she believes in right now.
First of all, it sounded like that was a non-black person telling me that. So as a Democrat, that sounds pretty racial and pretty divisive. Next, it's very interesting that I, again, would be called names or be compared to fictional characters because of who I choose to support. Again, these people who are calling and making these derogatory statements about me, who I choose to support, are denying the fact that, again, who are you to tell me that my personal experience is invalid? I think that that's something that a lot of Democrats need to look within, because how have you tried? Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips, and has not tried to do anything about our failing education system. So everything that she's promising she can do for you on day one, she could do right now, but she's not trying to. So that's something to, for some Dems to take home. So are you telling me that with all the black wealth that exists here in Atlanta, with all the black millionaires that live here in Atlanta, why in the world do 92% of APS students are illiterate? Make it make sense. And we have Democratic mayors, we have Democratic city council members, we have Democratic commissioners, and for whatever reason, 92% of the kids here cannot read. That statistic did not exist in Nevada. So again, I don't know if it was the fact that I got lucky. I can't say that, oh my God, it's the teachers that suck out here. I would never demean our educators here in Atlanta. But what we can acknowledge is the numbers, sir. And so while you want to call me not smart, please tell me what your side has done to fix the illiteracy rate that we see in our black children. Absolutely.
Like, you gotta be honest. You gotta like what she stated right there. She got on there and she's telling the truth. She's like, look, I want to vote for based upon what I'm seeing. And she's like, tell me something. What are you going to do? How are you going to fix this? Give me a reason to believe in you. And that is why these two president opportunities right here, the two candidates that we have, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, one of them is going to become president. And when they do, they have to do what they said they're going to do. And I think what Kamala Harris is doing is to help extend the Democratic Party, which she did not get elected by the Democrats, to help her get to where she's got to go. What she does is she dances around the questions and laughs a little bit. A, because she probably doesn't want to answer them and then be wrong. And B, she probably just doesn't know the real answer. She just doesn't know the answer. Like, she's in office, but she's not a president. She's just in office. And if I was her and I just made this connection, I'm not trying to degrade the U.S. or downgrade how important that is and compare it to makeup. But at the end of the day, when you talk about makeup, I don't say anything because I just don't know anything about makeup. So I don't talk about it in conversation. She's not talking about it because A, she probably doesn't want to, probably was told not to, and C, probably just doesn't know enough. And it's very difficult. This job, running the world, listen, when you run the U.S., you run a lot of the world. You have all these people around the world that are part of our crew, and you have intelligence and ships and battlegrounds, and you have a whole country to protect, and the rest of the world relies on what we're doing, literally relies on what we're doing. And we have our wonderful, look at these planes sitting out there just waiting to help take over if we need them. We have an amazing opportunity. And look how close. I showed this map before. Look how close Alaska is to Russia. You don't think we need to be on alert right now? Do you think we need to be on alert right now with our military? We need someone who's going to stand there with our military and show love and support and explain why they're so important and shake those hands of those kids, basically kids, just turning 18, heading out, becoming, a military, whether you're in the Army, whether you're in the Marines, whether you're in the Navy, whether you're in the Air Force. I need someone, and I believe you guys need someone who's going to get out there and is going to protect our country, protect what we need, and more importantly, protect our children, right? Protect our children. Who's going to do that? What president's going to do that? And again, I put on there, did they really even vote for her? Did they even vote for her to get into that position? These are the tough things we talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. We're live every day for sports and entertainment. I want you guys to understand that. We are live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We're sports and entertainment. And every single week, I got to get on here and have a conversation like this. And if you're joining us right now on the live stream, you got to join us tomorrow morning again. All the sports we go into, the NFL is just around the corner. Remember, we have live play-by-play this Thursday. We got the Chiefs. We got the Ravens. We got a lot to talk about. Let's be honest. We're going to be here for the live play-by-play. I won't have this sport coat on. I'm going to have a backwards hat on and my V-neck black shirt because I'm just hanging out watching the game for a watch party with you guys. And I just got word that some of our shirts are done. The Mason Mob shirts are done. Some of those are going to be going out to in the chat right now. What size are you? Are you medium, large, extra large, small? Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right now. We're going to get some stuff out there for the Mason Mobsters. And let me tell you something. If it starts growing bananas and people start getting all these damn, gear out there, you might have to get some leggings out there for the girls in the Mason Mobs and put little dice on the side. I'm just saying, make some cute stuff out there we can give out. I greatly appreciate you guys. Today was a big and important day. We're talking about Trump. We're talking about Kamala Harris. Again, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, live on our platform. It's speaking. We got the full debate is going to be live right here on this channel. When you guys come in, you guys are going to get the full thing right here. You can mute your TVs and we can have a watch party right here with all you guys watching it together. You can put it on your TV and mute it, turn this on, and we can all hear it together, but we can talk about it right here and see what's going on. Who's making the best, who's coming best policies? Who's talking? Who's saying stuff? Who's giving you what you need to hear about that candidate who's going to tell you what's actually going on? That's important, right? And tomorrow, we're back into it with sports. And then guess what? We dive right on in. Tomorrow, we're going to be Wednesday. It's hump day. And guess what? We're heading right to the game, baby. The NFL is back. I can't wait to do that. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you guys rock with me today and you guys agree with what I'm talking about, am I being fair? In the chat, am I being fair right now? That's all I want to know. Am I being fair with what I'm talking about? Am I being fair with you guys? Am I telling you straight? Am I giving it to you straight? And right now, this part of the show right now, if you got something to say, we got a couple minutes before we obviously got to get off here. We got a couple minutes right now. A lot of people got to get to their back to work and get back to the grind. If you guys got something to say right now, all you got to do right this very second is put a hashtag in front of your message and it pops up on the screen right now. You put a hashtag in front of your message right now and it will pop up on the screen. Trump, Harris, conversation. Give it to us. Let us know what's going on. Put it out there. Right now, we got a minute right now left. If you got something to say about Trump, you got something to say about Kamala Harris, put a hashtag in front of your message right freaking now as I'm watching it. And if you put a hashtag in front of your message, it will pop up on the screen right now. We got the live updates going on. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, policies we're talking about. If you guys want to talk about the policies, if you want to talk about who's going to get elected, if you want to talk about our border, if you want to talk about who's going to protect our country, who's going to protect our children, if anything you want to say right now, put a hashtag in front of your message. It will pop up on the screen. We're talking about the polls. We're talking about live update with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Just saying it out there right now. I appreciate you guys rocking and rolling, coming into the buildings. I appreciate you coming in here and conversing with me back and forth. Raj, I appreciate you. Love this show. I thank you so much for supporting our show. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. People that want to come on here and talk and say something, hashtag it right now. Drop it into the chat. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I don't care what you say. As long as you don't say anything too crazy, right? Get it up on there right now, and I'll put it. I appreciate that message, Raj. It means a lot to me. Who else we got on here? Jay Wiggs coming in here. What do you got to say, Jay Wiggs? Let us know what's going on in the building right now. America first, baby. Look, I love that shit. Put a USA in the chat right now. Guys, put the hashtag out there, Trump. Hashtag Harris, if that's what you're voting for. Put in the chat right now. Hashtag USA. Like, America first. If you guys don't love that, America first, like, that is so important for us out there. America first. I love that. Candy's got a message out here. Let us know, Candy, what you got to say right now. Brandon for president. Hey, listen, we can make that happen, I think, right? Have to get these numbers up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Hit about 100 people in the live today. We're damn near close. We're going to expand. And during our live stream, we get thousands and thousands in our games. But let me tell you, it's our first year getting on here, rocking and rolling. Next year, we moving. I'm just saying, if I got to send a message on Twitter and let Trump and Kamala Harris, hey, better be careful. Better be careful, right? Like, I appreciate that, Candy. Thank you. I appreciate that. All love and respect to you. That means a lot to me. Another message coming in. Remember, right now, put a hashtag in front of your message. It will pop up on the screen right now. We appreciate you guys that are coming here, dropping those messages in here right now. Jay Wiggs said, USA us. Is that right? USA us. I like that. I like what I'm seeing right now. If I'm reading that right, Jay Wiggs, let me know. You're saying USA is us together. Is that right? Is that how I'm taking that message? I think that's how I'm taking it. Let me see right here what's going on right here. Another message coming in here. Boom. From MJ. What you got to say, MJ? Said Trump right there. Trump 2024. Is that right? Is Trump going to win? Yes or no in the live stream. Is Trump going to win? Yes or no? Let us know right now in the live stream. Is Trump going to win this election for 2024? Here we go right now. We got another message coming in right now. USA, USA, USA. Look, I love it, Candy. I love it. I love it. I love it. What we got coming in right now from Chad? What we got coming in, Chad? Let us know. And I'm not biased. I'll pull it up on the screen. Let me know what you got to say. I'll pull it up right here for you guys to see. Let me see right here. Hashtag no tampons in boys' bathrooms. Just say no tampon, Tim. Hey, if you guys saw this, Tim is the guy. Okay, Tim is the guy that Kamala Harris is all about right now, trying to run with Tim, and they're calling him Tampon Tim. If you guys are new to the channel or you're new to some of this stuff, they're saying Tampon Tim because he's saying that boys and girls should share bathrooms. Boys and girls should just share bathrooms. I'm against it. I don't care. I agree, Chad. I'm not with that at all. Another message in the chat right now. Mile freaking high, baby. Smoke weed every day. Got to give love to Mile High. Appreciate you coming in the building. Russians are not using right pronouns for us to go on alert. Is that right? Is that right? Is that correct? Guys reading this right now. Did I read that right? Watch this. Is this true or false? Let us know. I'm looking at this right now. Mile High, we appreciate you. Drop the dice out there for Mile High, a big part of our program. Put the USA in the chat right now. Big part of our program. Another message coming in from Steve. Steve, what we got from you coming into the building right now? Democrats' policy, make American puppets obey. Wow, that's a strong message right now, right? Let's be honest right now. That's a strong message right now. Look at it right there. If you want your message to pop on the screen, guys, put a hashtag in front of your message. I can see them coming in, but hashtags pop up bigger for me to see on the screen, which allows me to show it on the live stream right here. And Steve Hilton Jr. said, Democrats' policy is to make America puppets. And I'm not doing this. These are people coming in here that are putting this on the screen. Like, do they want you to be puppets? Do what we say. We'll give you more handouts. Just do what we say, right? Well, you don't have to work. We'll give you money. Like, this is what's going on, right? Like, puppets. Let me see what's going on right here. Another message here coming in loud and clear from Greg. What's Greg got to say right now? Harris is a liar. Is that true? In the chat right now. Is Harris a liar? And again, I'm not talking on for people to agree with me. I'm coming on here to see what you guys think. I'm showing you the hard facts, how she's not saying anything, like she's just not talking. You ask her, what are you gonna do for this? Well, you know, and I challenge you guys, look on TikTok, look on YouTube, look everywhere and type in, what is she gonna do? Like, there's nothing she's gonna do. And then look at what people say. Like, if you ask them, hey, how do you feel about what has Kamala Harris done for you? And people are like, and no, she's not saying anything. People don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to talk anymore. No one knows what to say. And that's most of the problem. I'll be completely honest with you. That's a freaking problem, right? Like, when you don't know what to say about who's been in office or have they done anything, like, obviously people are confused and upset because they don't believe she's done anything and she's not doing anything. That's the truth. So, end of the day right now, I appreciate you guys coming on, hanging out for our live stream. If you're watching our show right now, all the people that are in here right now, join us tomorrow morning, okay? Don't just show up for the politics conversation. Tomorrow we're live, sports entertainment every day. We're talking NFL, we're talking NCAA, we're talking sports, everything right here on our platform. Women's sports, everything. Join us live, 9:55 tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time. Don't come at 10. At 10's the countdown. Come at 9:55. Because why? I can come on here and I can talk with you live on our stream right here. I can communicate with you guys live right freaking here with me and you guys right here live. That's what I like to do, because then before the show starts, I can go on here, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Boom, I like to talk to you guys. That's what I like to do. And if you got something you want to put up on the live stream right now, make sure you put a hashtag in front of your message. And right now I got one coming in. I see it popped up. It doesn't have a hashtag, but I'm going to put it on here because I got to do it the correct way right here. What is your message coming in right here? And who is it from? I'll read to you in a second here. Let me see. The Back It Up Inch podcast. What's going on? Let me read it right here. How does Trump battle the PR campaign from the media? Does he continue his approach or change it? Right? This is a good question, actually. I like this question. You know, this is true. If you look at all the freaking conversation that's going on, the media is all over Trump, right? Hating on him. Do you know what kind of big balls, and I'm saying this in a way, to not come off the wrong way, please. Big balls, big cojones, tough, mentally focused. All these things you got to be, because the media is so hard against Trump. He puts his own money out there, goes in. I support someone like that. Like, you're going out there, you got shot in your freaking ear. You got shot on TV. You almost got killed on national TV, and he went out there. How does he change the approach? I'll be honest with you. What he's going to do, and I answer this, and guys, respond to this in the message. He's going to do everything in his power to do what he believes in, and he's going to get up there. He's going to say what he's going to do. He's going to give his policies. He's going to follow his policies. He's going to do what he's going to say, and people are going to be like, okay, yeah, he is saying that. In his last presidential election, when he was elected in office, he did what he said he was going to do. Lower taxes, lowered interest. Everybody was buying houses. People opening business. Life was doing better. He donated to black colleges. He helped out more black people than Obama. He helped out more black people than Kamala Harris will ever do. He's helped out all minorities so much more. It's just not in the media. The minute Kamala Harris goes, here's $1 to a black person. Oh, look at her. She's so gifted giving out $1. He's giving out so much money to so many people and done so many things. I'm just saying, I'm in favor of what he's doing because he's doing what he says. Not because he's Donald Trump. Not because he's got a building that I rent from. Not because I agree with everything in the world he's ever said in his life. But he's someone that gets up there. He's got big cojones. He says he's going to do, and he basically gets it done. He gets it done. Another message right coming in. Anybody got more message? Pop it right now. As we got the last couple minutes before we sign off right now. Last couple messages coming in. Trump, no strings attached. Make America great. America first. You guys agree with that? America first. And I got to agree with you. America first. Putting those wars down. People getting shot every day. Yesterday, more people killed. Prisoners. Trump said when he gets in office, he's going to stop all that shit. He's America first. And I got to tell you, and I had this picture here that we pulled up. This picture here, glooming in the background. The glooming flag with blood, shed, tear, right? And then we got this, right? Bang. Let's get bright again, right? Make America great. Make America bright. make America happy. Like, that's what I'm all about right now. Last message on here, baby. Last message on here as we come out the end of the show right now. Make sure to like button and subscribe, and we're live every day. Don't forget it. Brandon for office. Let's go. Mahai, we appreciate you once again. Mahai, I got to tell you, I appreciate you. A lot of people will be like, Brandon for office, I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have some conversation today, right? I'm just saying, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep on building, telling you guys the facts. And I'm great down the middle, white, black, Spanish. I want you guys to know the truth. I'm biracial, so I'm not leaning toward a race perspective. I'm looking at the perspective of what Trump did when he was in office, said he was going to do, and then what Kamala Harris isn't saying anything. If she would get on there and she would say something to us, I would have more respect. Brandon, I'm going to do this. Why? Because, not Brandon, our nation, USA. I'm going to lower bread. How are you going to do that? Because we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. That's going to lower bread. I go, okay. Like, I would at least understand. She's not doing that. That's not happening. And that's why right now we're in this predicament and why people are flipping to Trump. If you're watching this right now, remember, like and subscribe. And we sign off today. YouTube may or may not keep this up because I showed some clips I had to show you. They may not keep it up. You know how it is. So when I get off right now, make sure you guys 100%, you let this damn clip upload to YouTube. As soon as I end this here in a second, you're going to see that Brandon Mason Show outro piece right there. Give it a minute. Let that thing go up there. As soon as it refreshes, leave a message. All the 50 people in the building right now, leave a message on the actual video, not on the side, on the video and uploads. I want to see you guys all leave a message, all 50 people. As soon as I sign off, bang, give it a minute. Upload, refresh it, boom. Not on the side, at the bottom. Jay Wiggs, Pitbull Mama, Candy, Brenda, LaFrance, Roger, MJ, everybody in here right now. Jack, New Jersey, I see you in there. Everybody that comes, Steve, everyone who else here, Charles, whoever's on here, as soon as it uploads, leave a message on the actual video, not on the side. Let it refresh. Trust me when I tell you, it will circulate around. We're going to keep on growing. Guys, we're live tomorrow morning at 9:55. Today was a great day. Got my coffee here to get me motivated. Tomorrow we're back to sports. And guess what? Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day, back to sports. And Thursday, we're ready for the game, baby. Chiefs Ravens, live right here for the play-by-play. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't joined us yet, get ready to go tomorrow. Hang out with us every single day, Monday through Friday, 9:55. And for our live games right here and the live debate, baby. We got the live debate right here on this platform. See you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day.
Big hair, 6-inch heels, and now everybody's gone because Rodney's jumping out. I gotta go to the bathroom. So now I'm taking pictures all night. So I'm stuck. We leave and I got the 6-inch heels. They go to order the Uber. I wanted to just go right there because you ladies, when you got on heels, you can't walk that far. And so they're going on and on. My date is going on and on about, we got to go down here and get out of Times Square because there's so much traffic. And when you're on a date, here's the thing that I'm working on, my mouth. Like I don't use